Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining me in this video. This is Tuesday, the 26th day of August, 2025. If you go to YouTube, you type Peace Deal / Okocha Marcel. Just type Peace Deal by Okocha Marcel. You will see how many videos I've made concerning the peace deal that the government enters with terrorists, negotiating with them, communities enters, into peace deal, different kind of agreement. Some of them will even reach agreement with their farmlands and all those things. It doesn't make sense. I have maintained one thing. Once you are entering into peace agreement with a terrorist, they have conquered you. Because first of all, come to think of it, these people are terrorists. Either they are trespassing or they are invading. The place is not their terrain. Some of them are not Nigerians. This is the worst of them all. Some of them are not Nigerians. And you will see so many government officials entering into peace deal with them. Some of them will be supervised by the police, by the military. And immediately after the peace deal, the terrorists will take share of what they gave them as a peace deal. Then the terror attack will continue. Then they will start planning another peace deal in the future. And this continues. Why the terrorism expands? Peace deal, I said, is a means of empowering terrorists in Nigeria. Quote me anywhere. Go and fact check. The records of videos I've been doing since 2 years ago concerning the peace deal with terrorists. It's a pact. I think it's a pact to supporting and aiding the terrorists. No sensible human being should enter into a peace deal with the terrorists. For what? This is the same terrorists who are killing your people. The same terrorists who are doing all sort of things. Then you are still begging them, entering into peace with them. Anyway, I know that there are so many things they don't want to tell you. And I continue to say this. Police remain mute. DSS remain mute. Everybody in Nigeria, both the activists, they remain mute. On the issue of importation of these terrorists they call bandits who are killing the people. Your politicians imported in 2015. I have so many videos. I don't want to continue repeating it. That these people have come to national television or so many occasions, they confess with their mouth that they imported these terrorists. So what do you people actually want? What do people actually want as citizens? What do you want? A situation where your politicians will import terrorists and they will go away with it. They will be deceiving you people. Police people can come out to say, just petition anyone you see talking bad about the government, talking what is not right, we'll pick them up. I'll just be watching, looking at these people. I'll be laughing. Pick them up? Someone who imported these terrorists are walking free. You are talking about picking who up? The person who gave Boko Haram Commission of Religious Affairs and imported and aided Boko Haram and from Boko Haram and is walking free. You see, these are the reasons why I say Nigeria is not sustainable. And I think the only thing that will make this place to become, a livable place for everyone is when everyone is ready to die. Everyone should get ready to die because these terrorists are ever ready to die. And people are backing them up. They are backing them up. When you talk election, your votes will not count. You talk about the only place where everybody can just have what they want is everybody should get ready to die. When all these terrorists and people who are aiding terrorists sees that no, people are ready to die, I will tell you power will change hands. But without that, there is nothing that is going to happen. And this thing is going to continue. If you ask Chief of Army Officer, he say there is an underlying issue. If you ask CDS, he say they will fence Nigeria. I'm just tired about all these things. What the fuck is this? Now, this article is from Sowore Reporters. It reads that breaking 7 killed, 8 injured in southern Kaduna terror attack despite peace pact with Bändits. You understand all my explanations now. Despite peace pact with the Bändits, they continue their terror attack and continue to kill the people. And this is what the article reads. It says, a deadly terrorist attack has claimed 7 lives in southern Kaduna despite a peace pact between the Kaduna state government and Bändits leaders operating in the state and other parts of northern Nigeria. Sowore Reporters can exclusively report that the heavily armed attacker struck late Sunday night into the early hours of Monday, killing 7 people, mostly minors. Maybe the minors were unable to run. Sources told Sowore Reporters that several adults managed to escape. Mr. India Tata, a community leader and public relations officer, one of the Irregular Development Association, confirmed the incident and shared graphic images with Sahara Reporters' New York office. There was an attack on Sunday night, August 24, by Fulani Marauders at a community known as Agwa Rimi in Kamaru, ward of Kauru local government area of Kaduna State, he stated. 7 persons have been killed while 8 others sustained gunshot injuries and machete cuts. The leadership of the Irregular Development Association Kamaru branch condemned the heinous attack and urged all communities to protect themselves. Out of the article. Now, every now and then we used to hear about protect yourself, protect yourself. Anybody who is not ready to die, it will be difficult for you to protect yourself. But protecting yourself is not easy. You don't have access to sophisticated weapons that the terrorists are carrying. You have AK-47. What are you going to use to protect yourself? And this is the reason why I said, everybody, if you are not ready to die, you won't get out of this mess. When they see you are fearless, that is just their weakness. And how I wish every Nigerian will have that attitude. Now, the time of protest, all those things, I think it is passing. By this time last year, we just finished End Bad Governance protest. And I understand that the threat from the government that time was, we are going to arrest you, we are going to detain you. They charge people to treason, though they did not charge me, okay? Despite, I was on ground in that 10 days of the protest. Nobody charged me. It's only the other way they wanted to disturb me, but that is a story for another day. So what am I saying? These people sees your fear as their strength. So if you are ready to die, I think the power will change hand in everything. If you want referendum, if you want good governance, if you want this, you want that, until you are ready to die, there is no how you can, get what you are looking for. Now the article continues to say they also called on security agencies to take urgent actions and ensure the safety of the affected areas. Reports indicate the following persons were murdered in cold blood and those who were injured. So these are the names of people that were affected by these attacks. Jacob Zaka, age 12. Margaret Matthias, age 5. Delight Paul, a year old. Sati Marcus, 9 years old. Confidence Yakubu, 15 years old. Veronica Paul, 25 years old. Matthew Sunday, 14. And Felicia Francis, 15, the organization said. Now, another thing to tell you is this. If actually what these people are looking for is money or kidnapping, they will not come and start, killing minors and all this. What they are doing is what Tiwa Danjuma told you before. This is ethnic cleansing. They want to cleanse people from their ancestral homes. This thing did not start today. Now, the article continues that we use this medium to call on the federal government, Kaduna state government, and Kauru local government to intervene by making sure lives of the people in our communities are well protected. Anybody still calling on government? Yes, there are some places like the video I did the other day. I say in Delta State, the police and the military, I can see they are working. Okay, I can see they are working in Delta State, but it's not every now and then you continue to call police. Because if they are up to their duty, what is going on would not even happen. It won't. Now, he provided the names of the 8 locals who were critically injured and are fighting for their lives. So these are the names of people who injured. The first one I named for you are people who are dead. So these people now are the ones who are battling for their lives. Matthew Sunday, 14 years old. Jethro Stephanus, 7 years old. Jackson Stephanus, 5 years old. Emmanuel Morris, 14 years old. Agatha Sylvester, 9. Joy Marcus, 9. Divine Paul, a year old. And Mary Ishaya, 12 years old. Meanwhile, the Kaduna state government, in collaboration with federal agencies, launched what is called the Kaduna Model, a holistic peace initiative aimed at addressing both the symptoms and the root causes of insecurity. I am challenging the Kaduna state government. You don't have to say you are launching a peace pact or looking for the causes of the insecurity in Nigeria. I want people to put mouth in this thing I'm saying now. People imported these people. They imported them. So what causes or root are you still looking for? How is this thing an act of cowardness, or is it fear, or I don't just understand? Every now and then we are looking for the root cause. CDS will come, we are looking for the root cause. But we are not stupid. We know how everything started. The people who imported terrorists did not deny. They didn't deny. They agreed that they did. Some of them, every now and then, they are saying it on national television. Shame on everyone who is paying deaf ear, but you are looking for civilians to arrest because they are reacting to what politicians are doing. Woe unto you. Because you choose, to please the evil ones in the detriment of the poor masses. As far as you have security around you, and you just have small money in your account, you think the world ends there. Do you ever think of your future generation? Anyway, the article continues. Let me stop the article here. It's unfortunate. It's very, very unfortunate. And I think, so many people should wake up. So many people should wake up. We've got to prepare that all this nonsense will end. And it will not end until we said enough is enough. And you know what that means. I'm Okocha myself. I'm a confident reporter. See you on my next video. Thank you.